This is a Fox News alert, a major upset in New York. The chair of the House Democratic Caucus, he's the number 4 in the House, Congressman Joe Crowley, losing by what appears to be a pretty wide margin tonight to a 28-year-old Bernie Sanders organizer who was endorsed by the Democratic Socialists of America. Vogue has this to say about her. 28-year-old Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez might just be the future of the Democratic Party. Meanwhile, the National Republican Congressional Committee says tonight House Democrats, hoping for a post-Pelosi era, are now left leaderless. The only person happier tonight than Nancy Pelosi is the NRCC. Well, let's bring in former pollster and advisor to President Clinton, Mark Penn, and contributing editor at the Daily Caller, Derek Hunter. Welcome to you both.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Mark, I will start with you. I mean, this is a young woman who, there's a tweet out there tonight of her showing her a year ago, tending bar, kind of a political unknown. And now here she is. She's been a Bernie Sanders supporter. She's for universal health care, federal jobs for everyone, all kinds of pretty far left ideas. And she has upended the number 4 Democrat in the House.
Well, look, this is an upset in the finest tradition of upsets. I think a candidate who's not expected to win, who's got some strong views against somebody who's been there a very long time, who somehow spent $3 million and didn't get his vote out. I mean, if you look at the number of votes there's 26,000 votes in a district that's probably 90% Democratic. So in reality, very few people voted. She did a great job organizing, and she won. Look, some other challenges of the left, like against Lipinski in Chicago, were beaten back. Here's one where the left picked one up and knocked off somebody who really, frankly, had really gotten out of sync with his district.
All right, Derek, how do you think this plays out in the fall? I mean, it sounds like it's a district that will clearly stay Democrat. So if that holds and she comes here to Capitol Hill, it's really now an influx of somebody who is pretty far left. I mean, endorsed by the Democratic Socialists and somebody who has ideas that sound very much in that vein.
She will be a backbencher that doesn't really get a whole lot done, but she'll be vocal. She will be a hit on the cable news circuit. She'll be a media celebrity, but she won't exactly be an effective member of Congress. You're turning over somebody in leadership who could get things done for somebody new, a Democratic Socialist of all people, who can't get things done. No new member of Congress can get things done. I'm not exactly heartbroken about it. I think it's kind of funny that Frankenstein's monster always returns to the castle. The left has preached identity politics. They've preached tribalism. They now have become a victim of that. They're number 4 in the House. This is a majority-minority district. He thought he was a good progressive, and that was all he needed to do, was say the right things and support the right things. He certainly was no moderate by any stretch of the imagination. But the idea of a white man representing that district was a bridge too far for many, and so they lost. He got hoisted in his own petard in many ways. I think it's kind of a beautiful thing.
Okay. All right, Mark, what do you make about this? Because we've seen this playing out in other places, like in California, where Senator Dianne Feinstein, a long mainstay leadership of the Democrats in the Senate, wasn't even endorsed by her own party there in California because they felt like she was too centrist, and they went with somebody who was much further to the left.
Well, but most of these challenges have been beaten back. I think if you look at the overall season, the Democrats come out with a pretty good group. I mean, look, the Republicans right now are completely leaderless. They don't have a message. They have a leader who's quit but won't quit. I don't even know how they run a campaign. They're behind, I think, 7 or 8 points in the overall horse race.
They run a campaign based on full employment and 4% growth that the left said was impossible just 2 years ago. That's how you run a campaign.
Well, but I think most of the public sees that the Republicans have been unable, even amongst themselves and even with a majority, to solve problems and move legislation. And this week, look, when the crisis arose over what was happening at the border, the congressional Republicans froze, and the president had to come in and do an executive order.
Right, but what is the Democratic solution? It's to open the border. It's to anger the mob. I detail this in my book, how they just keep people angry to prevent people from thinking. That seems to be the liberal mantra, is keep the mob riled up, keep people emotional to override logic, and hope to God that whatever violence naturally springs from an angry mob around the country waits until after the election. The Democrats seem to be playing a game of chicken with November, that they can keep this mob angry and motivated through November, but keep it from becoming violent. I don't think that's going to be possible.
This is not what we're seeing
Mark
here.
has written
this is a dynamic young person who overthrew someone who'd been in the district a long time, lost a bit of touch. This is a classic upset. It's classic New York politics. And we don't know what kind of congresswoman she will be. Well, let's give her a chance.
All right, we will see. By the way, Mark has written a very interesting piece about social media mobs and all kinds of things that are going on that are upsetting American discourse and our ability to try to meet each other in the middle and get something done. It's a great piece. Derek, congrats on the new book and the success of that as well. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you.